Hi, it's me again, Denise Burke. So I just did a video called, the previous one before this, which was called A Heart Never Heals. And I just watched it and posted it, and I realized I needed to add an addendum to it. So the addendum, toward the end of the video, I talk about a broken heart also never heals, but there's a difference. And I thought, I think I need to expand on that. For one, since the videos are a lot for my children, but for anybody who's watching and was like, well, wait a minute. She said a heart never heals when you've loved someone, because it's not really about healing, because we have this infinite capacity to love. And I just needed to clarify a few things. So, in thinking about it and watching my own video and getting some more ideas, true inspiration and creativity at its best, I realized that when we love and when we experience a loss, it's the pain that people want to go away. It's the pain. And that's why people in their depths of pain say, I want it to heal. I want it to go away. And there's nothing wrong with pain. I know it hurts. We all, take pain relievers because we just don't want to feel pain. But the pain from the loss from someone we love truly means we're honoring them, and we're honoring our own feelings and how much they impacted us. We're truly honoring that love when we feel the pain, when they are no longer here. And nothing honors that more than just allowing ourselves to feel that pain. And the pain does lessen. That part does get better with time. But that goes back to what I said in the last video, that it never fully goes away. And it may feel like it does for quite a while, and then, a memory or a reminder comes up, and then all of a sudden you feel it again because you're reminded of them. And isn't that beautiful? It means that that energy is still there. And again, we're always connected. So that's just beautiful. And I know for anybody that has ever impacted me and is no longer in my life, whether they're not here because they left the earth, or because they're just no longer in my life, but they're on the earth plane somewhere, I still get memories of them and smile when I hear their name, or get reminded of something that reminds me of them. And I remember them, and they're always a part of me, and they were part of my journey and became a part of who I am, because I grew because of those experiences. But a broken heart, I feel like I need to say something about a broken heart. And a broken heart is when somebody's in pain. Obviously, we all know what a broken heart is, or what it feels like. Maybe we've been through it, or we know somebody who's going through it. And that's a broken heart when somebody has experienced a loss and they feel so broken. And the pain is so unbearable. They want it to go away, like we all do when we're in pain, but the pain is so unbearable that it goes to a different realm. Again, we all have experienced broken hearts, but we eventually are, our heart, of course, can never be broken. We just term it broken because it just feels like we're broken into pieces. We feel like it emotionally, but that's really more, again, of experiencing a loss, missing that person, feeling pain. A broken heart, however, is someone who could not get through that, and so they closed off their heart. So I view somebody that would say they have a broken heart, or we would, if you've known someone where you're like, well, they have a broken heart, they've never allowed themselves to love again. That's somebody who's closed off. And when we've experienced a loss and we've allowed ourselves to love and be loved, and then cannot cope with the pain and process the pain of missing them, Instead of loving infinitely, like I had spoken about in the past video, that we have this capacity to love again and again and love so many, and the love is just, it is enormous, our capacity to love and be loved. It's not limited. But when somebody has a broken heart and they cannot choose not to, or cannot, for whatever reasons, process that pain and understand that it's a gift, because it's a reminder of how much they were loved and loved someone, and of that capacity, that infinite capacity to love. And they viewed it as somehow being broken because they are in such pain that they then close their heart. That's different. And again, going back to the previous video that I said, a heart never heals, a broken heart never heals either. Good, because a heart is either open or it's closed. And if somebody terms themselves as having a broken heart and they are closed, then they're not allowing love in and they're not giving love out. And that's someone who's closed. And if someone that you know has done that, or you've done that, please reevaluate it and understand that trying to save oneself from being hurt again is really just limiting yourself to receive and give love. And again, we have infinite capacities to love and be loved, and discerning capacities to choose who we love and who to choose. But you know what, some can say also that sometimes it's not our choice and we just fall in love. But love can get convoluted, as we all know. That's why I'm a therapist, to help process all of those things and those distortions so that we can be clearer about love. But love is love. And if you've closed yourself off, I hope that you will reach out and get support and get help. Because we truly, the more evolved you become, we have the capacity to love infinitely and without barriers, to love humanity, to love others, to love our family, to love our friends. And loving others does not mean it's without boundaries or allow anybody to do whatever. I mean, loving oneself also means self-respect. But you can love people, and you can love the earth and humanity and life itself and God, and know that it's an energy that just flows continuously. So open your heart and let yourself love. And yeah, you will feel pain when you experience a loss. I guarantee it. But I can kind of say it just feels so good. It feels good to feel that kind of pain. Being able to feel now, when I was younger, before I became a therapist, and why I became a therapist, is I had a lot I had to move through to feel again. And I have to say, through now my adult journey in feeling and in helping others feel, it feels so good to feel. It felt good this past week to feel the loss of a friend, because I felt like I was truly honoring her and honoring how I felt about how she impacted my life by allowing myself to feel it. And that felt so freeing in and of itself. I wasn't restricting it. I wasn't saying I shouldn't feel that. I wasn't dictating my feelings. I just let myself feel it. And it felt amazing. And I miss her. And I miss other people that I've lost profoundly. I miss them so much. My heart is open. And I have unbelievable capacity to love and to be loved. I hope you do too. So thanks for tuning in to part 2 of A Heart Never Heals. And maybe in a more appropriate title is because a heart loves and can love infinitely. Thank you again.